So today's video is going to be all about trains.
I like trains.
If you remember last time, we managed to get a little bit of it established in our little city of Scunthorpe. We managed to get our couple of blocks set out. We got some of our road network. We put some slightly dangerous cliff-top houses in place. And things are all going pretty well. We just hit about 2,000 population. We have got to build some high-density housing. And there is a little bit of office demand coming and going. But the main thing I want to do is establish trains. So I'm thinking about putting a train station in here. First thing we need to do is obviously go to the development tree and actually unlock a train. Like so. And then let's get to a bit of road planning. Buy the tiles we need. That's 107,000. Jesus. Get the rail yard placed down. And that should now enable us to place a station along here. So then, essentially, all we need to do is connect up the rail yard to the station. And then from the station, we're going to have to get over some of these houses. Maybe we should keep this paused, because we're going to probably have to knock one or two of these down. And then get probably back down and underground before we can come back up on this main island here, and we'll have a train station set up over here. Because this is going to be our new industrial area going forwards. My first time using these train tracks, so I can't say I really know what I'm doing. Let's stick a bit of a curve on this, like that. Not the smoothest train track ever, but I'll take it, I think we'll just run the one double now. So essentially we've got a forwards and a return on the train line. At least that's the plan. Now we're going to get over all these houses like that, and then let's go straight and then give it a little bit of up elevation, up and away. Can we get there before the road? Now, I'm sorry, all these people, you're not going to enjoy your lives very much, but we are about to demolish most of your housing. And we start to make the bend and line it up, something like that, and we can go back straight. Hopefully, oh, what's gone on there? Nope, that's not very happy. Something's not very happy there. Can we do that? If we can get it straight, that would be even better. Wrong way. Like so. Okay, so we've now got our train line connected from the train station to the train yard, all the way across, over and above sort of some people's houses, which are currently being built. That's a slightly dodgy place now to have a crane above an active train line. And then we'll take it back down underground, through to the other side, and then we should have the train come out of here. So we are going to need to get a train station down on this side. It's like immediately out the tunnel and into the station, like so, because that's going to give us access then to the industrial area. Now this is not going to be staying. I do of course not want, oh, there's no water and power or anything to the train station. I do obviously not want a junction going right across the motorway. That is going to disrupt traffic significantly. But because we don't currently still have access to the intersections, we need to get some more research points. So once we get to the next level of village, we should have enough. Then we can stick an intersection in here and we can have a much better way of getting on and off the motorway than this way can go. But for now, just putting it in so we can get the access. So water, sewage and power. Let's start to just get some basic lines in place. So that should be good in theory. All being well, we should now have power, water and sewage to the train station, which we do. Great success. We still obviously have quite a lot of expanding we can do on this train line, but something we'll deal with in the future. So let's just get a little bit of industrial zoning put down here, which should deal with that, and then let's take a look at some of the other demands that we've got to try and meet. We have also, at the end of the last video, because we got access to grand villages, we have just got access to parks, so I suppose we could just ram in a few small parks in places, particularly where people haven't yet actually done any building, so it's not going to get in anyone's way. We could sneak in a small park there. It's like the small park ambushing. Where can we squeeze in a small park? Will you accommodate a small park? You will. Oh. Hey! We managed to squeeze a small park right at the very end. So, we got slightly distracted from doing our trains, because the main thing we need to do now is to set up our train routes. So, if we start our starting route here, I mean, not that it's particularly complicated, there is literally 2 stops. And then, well, back again, I presume, on the other side? Yeah, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And then, oops, just complete the circuit back round to there. Complete route. There we go. We actually have a train route now active. So hopefully, given a little bit of time, we should actually start to see these trains going to and from the station. So with the trains all set up, the next thing I think we really probably need to think about dealing with is increasing the next square. Because then that's going to give us more room for accommodation, commercial, etc, etc. Because we've got some stuff being built, but we need to get more people starting to move into the city. The hardest thing is probably going to be hopping this bit of train line here. If I, can we just do this on an immediate +10? We'll be able to fit that in before we go. It looks like we can. Like that. I'm actually going to give it quite a run because we've got another couple of train lines which we can use here out of this station. And I want to make sure that they're going to be fully accessible. It's not the evenest set of terrain to actually put any houses down on, but let's just get some of our low density residential down here. We have also got some office demand. I suppose we haven't even considered putting any offices in. I suppose putting them behind the train station seems like a fairly logical place to go. Oh, we also unlocked another signature building, Vertigo Square. Oh, it's a funky little building. Looks kind of cool. Only that top apartment wouldn't be so bad. You get a nice view, nice little balcony. I like it, I like it. Oh look, here comes our train. Way. When it doesn't lag, it actually looks really kind of cool. Actually, anyone on it? No, no one's using the train, but but it's arguably a massive and colossal waste of time and money. But still, maybe one day someone will use it. It kind of looks like the train is just going to disappear into the sea. There they go. And everyone drowned. It's a good job there's no one on it. It's a bit of a flaw. Just to complete the circuit around this castle, which is kind of cool. Might then just build like a slightly winding small road connecting the two sides here. Empire Street. That is appropriately named for a little castle ruins like that. I like it. Now we can then just set some people up building houses around it, I suppose. Okay, our rampant road building is continuing. That continues this square down here. You can see we're expanding quite a lot. I am trying to leave a little bit more space for stuff. It's very easy to sort of cram everything in, but then suddenly you find that essentially you just can't fit anything. Some very nice spacious homes getting built up around the castle ruins. These are some of the more premium plots. This is our mini Hollywood location. It looks like we could do some work improving our elementary school education, because it looks like we've got the school buildings on one side and then there's just nothing else really here on the other side. So I suppose we'll try and squeeze in another little elementary school, and that should at least improve education over this side of the city as well. We do need to have a look actually, how's our electricity holding up? We are starting to get towards the upper limits of our electricity. Still got a fair amount of water consumption, and we're fine in terms of sewage treatment. So we're not doing too badly, but maybe have to think about doing a little bit more. Another coal power plant, maybe squeezing in somewhere before too long. Maybe just here, or possibly even on the other side of the map now. And there we go, we have become a tiny town. Woohoo! So to place down a few more parks, and that got us there. So what has that actually unlocked for us in terms of the progression? Oh, we started to get things like mixed housing, vegetable farming, coal mining. We've got a communications tree. Oh, we've got mailboxes. Okay, we've got ooh, speed bumps. Interesting. The bane of motorists. Let's ruin our city. So let's have a look at some of this communication stuff. What does that unlock for us? So we've got, okay, a post office. Oh, and then we've got, okay, telecom. Oh, I see, and each one has a range of how far it can reach. Is a road actually required? It seems so. So let's squeeze one in down there. Oh, we can just squeeze one on right on the end of the island. Okay, so that gives us generally pretty good coverage on the telecoms, but I suppose we have still got to build a post office. And it gives us a pretty good mailbox coverage. Hopefully that should keep everyone happy. We are also actually going to have enough development points now to get ourselves intersections. Yay! Now, this unlocks, to my mind, one of the most important parts of the game, these intersections, because now we can do some of these pre-made intersections. And now they do seem a little bit big initially, and does take I think are going to take a bit of fiddling to get this one to go in, but I think that is what the plan is going to be. So, first things first, let's expand our area a little bit up here. Sorry to the cars that are caught in the middle of this, but I need room. Space is required. Oh, there's another bloody Stonehenge thing in the way. Yeah, out of the way. Move yourselves. This interconnector is going to be in the way as well. We can fix it. We can fix it later on. Just need the room now. So now we're just going to reconnect the highway back up here going in this direction, so then people can exit, come off, and then they can join the main industrial area quite easily. and they're just going to be able to run straight down to the train station. Oh, I've just done that in the wrong direction. Oops. Yeah, it's got a slight kink about it. Got to pay attention when you're driving. And curious what's going to happen to all these other cars. Oh, they've rejoined. But now we can just sort out this little bit of mess over here that we've made. Let's just get rid of that. Grab ourselves a 4-lane road. Connect that up to that. Should we get that at the right angle? So that's good. That works. And then this, we can come down. And with some slight difficulty, connect that up like that. So then that connects our industrial district to our train station across the centre highway. People can get in and out now without too many problems, hopefully. Other than that, development's looking good. Things are starting to crop up. People seem happy. The connections are looking good. And our population is growing. We've just peaked just over 3,000 people now. We could think about trying to upgrade things sort of like we could go to a hospital, but I think that's actually really expensive to build. 1.8. Should we go for it? Should we do a hospital while we've actually got the money? Let's just go for it. Screw it. I wonder how big an area this is actually going to cover. Well, people seem to like it. I don't know how much that's going to improve healthcare. How much does that affect? Oh, God, that tanks the money a bit, doesn't it? People say at least we've got the most amazing healthcare services available. Which I should hope so. We now have 30 ambulances to deal with people. But it does cost $450,000 a month. Jeez. Oh, we could even do helipads and all sorts. Specialised treatment wards, trauma centres. Oh, we've got lots of options from that as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's have a look what else we're going to need to get building. I wonder if we built like a little pedestrian route from here. Just built it under the roadway like that. I can see maybe it'll make no difference at all, but you know, you could actually then get at least from the train station. Oh, there's 2 people on it! There's 2 people on the train! Someone is using the train system. The millions of pounds worth of investment was worthwhile. Oh my God. But hopefully, if we built the pedestrianised street from the train station to the industrial sector, people can at least get out of the train station and walk across. Maybe. You know, you'd think it would help. We are continuing our little building campaign, trying to get more little residential housing zones put in down here on the outskirts of the city. Makes it nice. I do like going up to kind of the edge of the... Oh, what's happened there? We do need to actually think we never did build another power station, didn't we? Oh yeah, that's getting a little bit close for comfort. So where are we going to squeeze in a coal power station? We could potentially stick something in here. If we can get it to fit, I mean, that seems like a good a plan as any. Like so. There we go. It's even in a slight dip. It gets a little bit close to some of the houses, maybe. But it doesn't seem to really impact them too much. And that should, in theory, all being well, once that comes online, massively boost our electricity production. Which it does. We've got a lot of spare capacity there now. It's going to cost us quite a lot of money to run, but at least we can sort of solve that. Our financial situation is getting a little bit critical now. We kind of need to hit the next progression milestone just to get some money, if I'm honest. I think we might have overreached ourselves slightly on our enormous hospital. That may possibly have been a mistake. Just going to build ourselves like a nice little... Oh, that's a little bit of a sharp angle there. Let's just... Ah! It's gone wrong. Nice little coastal road is what I was attempting to do. Or at least up until this stat. There's an old mill house. Oh, very nice. Slightly strange setting, but I'll keep it. And then we could have some nice little, hopefully, well, that dangerously seaside properties, but nice little sort of coastal, high-value little residential properties down there. Oh, I forgot about the money. Oh God, we're down to 5,000 now. No money. I think we're about to go into debt, if I'm honest. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised there's water damage. I mean, you've just been built a house in the middle of the sea. What were you expecting to happen? Well, we're now 8,000 in the red, but we really are about to hit the next milestone. And that should, hopefully, once we get to Boomtown, another 1.4 million, which is really what we need. That should hopefully help us out quite a bit here. Also looks like we're kind of running out of industrial space over here, so... Oh, we're not getting money to build roads! Oh, this is a travesty! Come on! Take me to the next progression level! There we go, we are now a Boomtown. That's what we needed. We have some money back. Okay, well, we can first off kick off by starting to expand our little industrial area down here. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more industrial space placed in. What else do we get as a result of Boomtown? Textile, fabric, fibering. That's something we should really look at, something more of the specialised industries. I have essentially built a train station on top of the main grain farming area, as well as vegetable farming, and textile farming. Do we have any coal deposits? Okay, quite a long way away up there. Okay, well, we've probably not done an ideal job of that. How short are we in terms of production on some of this stuff? Yeah, quite short. Particularly on grain, by the looks of it. We're consuming so much of it, having to import so much in. We're producing 6 tons of poultry, although we need 26. So we're actually really short on that as well. I wonder if that's partly why we spend so much on our budget. Okay, let's just get that road built in there. Not going to answer all of our problems, but we can start to at least fit in a little bit of grain farming on some of this stuff around the train station, maybe. Gives us a fair chunk of land there, which we can harvest in. We could try and fit a little bit around the train station, maybe. There's actually a little bit over there as well, so maybe we can squeeze in another little, like so, like that, and we get a little bit of a farm. Few farms starting to get set up. I can't fit a lot in this one, can we? I suppose I've kind of boxed myself in a little bit there. Even if there's not really actually a lot of benefit to farming some of these areas closer to the road, because actually, to be honest, I think they're not really very fertile. It just at least looks nicer when it touches the road like that. I kind of wish I'd left myself a bit of room to maybe get like a little. Oh, we could always have had an idea. I've had an idea. We're turning into Farmville. This is. Let's shrink this, if I can select the right one. And then, bit of a gravel road. We can do this like that. Then, bear with me. Have faith. We can go there. You can go there. Then we can go and we can build our little poultry farm on the edge there, look. And there we go, that's a lot better. That's much more what I had in mind. Now we've got like a little dirt track going up to it. I'm loving it. I'm quite enjoying these farm districts already. I think this is where we're going to expand into next. This might be what we focus on mostly for the next video. Starting to go into there, get the coal mining set up here. Maybe get some bit of a woodland harvesting over here. This could be our real sort of industrial island. And then we can actually maybe expand over to some of these to get access to more residential space, although frankly we've still got loads of room on this initial island anyway, so I don't think it's going to be a massive problem. Oh, we've even got industry building literally underneath the motorway. This is a crash because someone can't see what's going on. They're going to get smogged out. Which is kind of funny. I have been trying to keep an eye on Beechwood Street to see if anyone has used it. So far, people I've seen using it are 0. So, yeah, not going quite according to plan on that one. And we are going to have to sort out all these flooded properties because it's just not working. And I think we're probably keeping the fire brigade quite busy with problems. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up today's video here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel for lots more City Skylines. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.